Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to part 2 of the clean base build videos. Today we're gonna build the crafting station with everything important. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, you at least need to go and watch how to create the snap points for the daddy floor, otherwise you will have problems with this video over here. But before we begin, very important announcement: if you're playing small tribes and you're looking for dino lines, items, loot or boss fights, go check out Schiller Market. Even if you don't want to spend anything on the game, they got in-game trades, rewards for inviting your friends, and even giveaways. So go check them out, it's 100% worth it. Okay, starting with the build now. I sadly need to do a voiceover again because I still have not changed my microphone, because it's the same recording session as the last video. So at first we're gonna do the outlining of the thing, which shouldn't be a problem. You just, like where we want it, make a rectangle around the area and then start. Once you have that done, you want to drag the snap point for the daddy floors from underneath the war room, or if you don't build a war room, you need to create a snap point over there. Little advice over here: if you don't build the war room with cryo fridges, you can just like go off a regular snap point, like those foundations, go up a wall, and then from there go down. You don't need to do a new snap point at the very beginning like I did in the other video. The other snap point is just for the cryo floors. If you don't do that and you only do daddy floor, you can just use regular floor, go down, make one new snap point, go up again for the daddy floor. Once again, we're using the ladder trick. Use arrow keys to look down, K mode to line everything perfectly up. And then also, if you're placing the shit, the daddy boxes, do not place it in K mode because it will rotate it just like this. That's a perfect example. You need to stop doing that, go K mode again or place it again, and then you can place it in regular mode. From there you just snap everything to the daddy boxes, fill the whole floor. And over here is the problem I explained last time. If you can't place the last row of daddy boxes, what you want to do is destroy one row of ceilings. If you want to avoid that problem, don't even go like do a whole like surrounding of the area. Just build the daddy boxes first and then do the outlining with the ceilings. So you can avoid replacing those ceilings, but as you see, you can just do that as I show in the video. Next thing we want to do is add the gem benches. For that we go one half wall down from the daddy floor thing, as you see on the right over here. And then you just snap your gem benches into the corner like this. And it's actually easier if you like drag a whole row of quarter walls around that thing, because then you can just line it up with the walls and you won't have problems placing the gem benches, as you will see in a second. And the thing what you can do, or what's like fitting, is you do 5 ceilings, like I'm counting now in the like in game. It is 5 ceilings, and on 5 ceilings you can fit 13 gem benches in a row, and perfectly lines up with the sides. You could do like twice of that or do 2 rows of them, whatever you like, but I think 13 gem benches is a good amount. Then you can just outline the whole thing with quarter ceilings again. And it will be like in the floor, easy to access, but those ugly ass towers are not sticking out of the ground. The next thing we want to do is add our floating replicators. For that I'm using a design made by a YouTube channel named Doth. So this is not my own design. I watched a video of his and I'll link it in the description. We want floating pillars with those textile doors that we're using. And to make everything even, because I have a even number of ceilings, we want to change the snap points a quarter to the side. That's what I did. That's why I did the quarter ceilings in the floor. That was because we wanted to move the snap points half a ceiling to the side. And then we can have the other, like the pillars in the middle of the thing, because otherwise it would be either left or right of the middle of the whole build, and it wouldn't look clean. Once we have our pillars floating, we now need to use his design. For that you go 3 ceilings off the ground, and you go half a wall up, and that's 3. Then you need some type of walking floor. I suggest building it with thatch or like wood, because you need to destroy that shit later. This is just for placement purposes. And then you want to go back a bit, because we want to place a ladder, and also we need some walking space over there. Then what you need to do is place thatch walls on the pillars, just like that, and we're gonna do it for all 3 of them already. Okay, use the leather again. And now here comes the trick. You want to place a table on the edge of that ceiling. Then use the replicator and a gun and look at the thatch wall. Again with arrow keys, because you don't want to like change direction. And you need to do that within 30 seconds, because on official, or like in every other server we have a timer to pick shit up, you want to pick the table up and not destroy it, because if you destroy this table, the replicator will be destroyed too. If you pick it up, it will float like that, and then if it's floating, you can detach the thatch wall at the back, just destroy it. It was just used for lining the whole thing up. And now we're going to do it for all 3 of them. So now since that's done, we're just going to destroy the walking floor, and it will look just like that. As you see, it's pretty cool. We have our floating replicators now. For grinders, I actually did not find anything new. I just put 4 of them into the ground. You go 1 wall down, place 4 of those grinders right next to each other, and then you can just close them up above with ceilings and quarter ceilings. Leave 1 spot open, and they're gonna be easy accessible through the ground, as you see over here. Easy access through the floor. And now we're gonna do the indie towers. Okay, for the indie towers, it's also pretty easy. The reason we're doing that is so you teleport into the middle of those indie towers, and you can easily load them up. If you teleport your Anki to them, you can just like throw shit out of the Anki, put it into indie forges, and later when the metal is melted, you go to all of those indie forges, press drop all, and it will drop directly on top of the teleporter in the middle of the structure. Like this. And now I'm showing how to drop shit. I mean, there's nothing in there yet, but there's easy access from the middle. Teleporter over there. Nothing to drop. But it would look like this, and you're dropping shit. It lands on the teleport, and you can just go over there and teleport from the teleporter towards your daddy boxes. And now to stack the shit, so it's actually like not wasting your space, because that's the good thing about those turret indie towers. They're like very space saving. You go up 4 walls, ceiling on top, and you just repeat the whole process with those ramps. Ceilings on top again, and it's saving you like a lot of structures. For example, if you would build like just a big floor and place all of them in a line, it's like a lot of structures that you're using. With those towers over here, first of all, you're not using like left and right space, but like up and down. So in big caves like the spider cave where we're in right now, ice cave, or on island, for example, the easy underwater, hard underwater, they have a lot of space for them, and you can place like multiple of them next to each other. They save a lot of space, and then it looks like that. And we are basically already done with the video. And the last one's gonna be the kitchen, which is coming pretty soon, I hope. Until then, see ya, and go and subscribe to my channel.